Good morning. Good morning. Okay, that was very nice. That was very nice listening to all of you in the morning. Listening to your voice and starting the morning club meet is always a very good kind of a medicine, or I would say, rather than medicine, I would say like our iPulse, which is having 14 different fruits and acai berry. In the same way, when I listen to all of you, it's like a blend of so many positive vibrations. It gives a beautiful blend of lovely, amazing people. Okay. So let's get into our subject. So thanks for all the lovely wishes, those who are sending me personally also. Yes. So we were talking about a very important subject. If anybody remember the subject name, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay. Priya Shetty has already been very fast. She said the first 5 top mistakes of direct sellers. Thank you, Priya Shetty, madam, for the response. And Uma Maheshwar Rao also says top mistakes of direct sellers. Yes, I think in top mistakes, we have discussed about 5. So if you remember the sequence, or if you remember the order, you can type one by one. What is the first one? The first mistake which I told you. Okay, so first one goes to cross-line communication. Okay, the first one. Okay, beautiful. What's the second one? Somebody, Tushar, says financial transactions. Okay, beautiful. And somebody says cross-line communication and financial transactions. Okay. And then let's go to the next one. Next one. What's the next one? Lack of boundaries with associates and downlines. Beautiful, Pandurangan. Thank you. Thank you so much for reminding that. Lack of boundaries with upline and downline. Okay. And what's the fourth one? Negative or loose talks. Narayan Nambiar is saying negative or loose talks. Lovely. That's also very nice. Okay. So these were the top mistakes what we discussed in the past, I believe 2 weeks, if I'm not wrong. And today is the third session in the same series and taking you into the top mistakes direct sellers commit. Okay, in that, now what I would love to share today is one mistake which most people do not realize for a long time, even after they come into a direct selling, even after they come into IndusViva. There is one mistake which people do not realize, and it is mostly unconscious. They are not aware that they are not aware. It's like, for example, they don't know that they don't know. They don't know that they don't know that there is something which they are missing in the long run, in the journey of becoming an entrepreneur. So direct selling is all about moving from left quadrant to right quadrant. And many people come into this business. When they come into the business, they are unaware that they need to move from the left quadrant to the right quadrant. So they fail to understand this, and in effect, they continue to struggle. They get stuck with the left quadrant. And one reason for such a situation happening with people is they are not being a team player. That's the top one of the mistakes which we are going to talk about today. That is not being a team player. So what is the meaning of not being a team player? When I say not being a team player, people start their career, their journey with IndusViva. Let's say with IndusViva, they start with direct selling and they continue to work hard. Yes, working hard is very, very important. It's a very important part of building your organization. But then when you're working hard, if you don't understand that you are a team player, that you need to be a team player, what happens is you will get tired very soon. For example, in a cricket, you are a part of a team. So you don't need to be the best batsman. You don't need to be the best bowler. Still, you can win the match. You don't need to know singing if you're a part of an orchestra. You don't need to be able to sing the song, but at least if you know to play some instrument, it may be the technical pad, or you can talk about playing the keyboard, or even maybe playing the guitar, or any kind of a flute, or any kind of an instrument. If you don't know singing also, you can be a part of the entire orchestra. So one thing we should realize very soon once you come into direct selling is you are a part of a team, and you should be able to achieve bigger output, bigger outcomes can be generated when you start working as a team. So when you come into the organization, when somebody comes into your organization, especially we are talking about the business incubation, this year, the company also is emphasizing on being a platform where we can incubate more and more number of entrepreneurs in our organizations. So one very important quality which we must incorporate, we must install in our newly incubated entrepreneurs is that we must teach them to be a team player. So playing golf and playing cricket, these two are two different sports example which I would like to take. So when you are playing golf, it is a game which is based on an individual, which is like the individual player is the whole and soul of the entire game when you're playing let's say golf. But when you play cricket, you cannot be an individual player. Definitely each player counts, each player matters, but at the same time, you are a part of a team. And you should know how to align yourself. You should know how to be a part of a team where the entire team is working towards one particular goal of winning the match. So one mistake out of the top mistakes direct sellers commit is that they fail to understand that they are a part of a team, and they continue to work as an individual for a long time, and they get tired because what you can accomplish as a team is much larger when you can compare to what can be achieved as an individual. Priya Shetty as an individual can actually do some kind of hard work. She can put in some kind of efforts. But if she's putting the same effort as a team with her appliance right from the day one, because when you come into the organization, you are an individual, you are alone, you don't have an organization of yours. But you all must remember, when Priya Shetty as an individual VR or a VBO comes into an organization, she is a part of an organization. She's a part of a team in the beginning. So she must adapt, he or she must adapt to the team which is already there, to the team which you are a part of, an existing team. And you should start working towards building an organization and building your business. This will ensure the individual is able to accomplish much more than what you can do individually. Instead of being individual effort, it should become the team effort by being a part of somebody else's team. That is, being a part of your appliance team, your LOS team. So that is one we should teach people at the earliest, because this is how people can actually explore the possibility of converting each one's weakness into a strength. Because teamwork, what does it do? What does it mean? The meaning of teamwork is TEAM. So there is a very beautiful abbreviation for that. Actually, it is like together everyone achieves more, the popular one. Together everyone achieves more. And my mentor Abhilash ji, used to tell me from the day one, team means terrific energy activating machinery. Terrific energy activating machinery. That's what my mentor Abhilash ji used to tell me in the beginning. So I realized very early in my journey what is the power of teamwork, what is the output you can generate as a team. So learning this skill is very important for all of us, especially we are leaders. We all have a team of ours, and teaching this skill, teaching this attitude, installing this psychology in each new player in our organization is very vital in order to help them to understand that they are not individuals putting their efforts here, rather they are a part of a team. So when it's a part of a team, you should always make sure any activity which is planned in your organization should never be dumped on one individual. It should never become a burden for an individual. It should always be, divided among the team members. For example, they say, this is something which I heard very long ago, and I beautifully applied this in my journey. They say, teamwork divides the responsibilities. Remember this, listen to this very closely. Teamwork divides the responsibilities. For example, we have 100 chairs to be put in the hall. So we are 10 people. Okay. So when we have 10, when we are a team of 10, we have 100 chairs to be arranged in the hall. So instead of Prem taking off all the 100 chairs and putting it, I can put 10 because there are 10 people in my team. So I'm one of the team member. So I carry each one and I put about 10 chairs together as a team. So 10 each, that means 100 we are able to accomplish over a period of 5 to 10 minutes. So what happens? Teamwork, the first part of the quote, what I heard long ago, which I apply very beautifully in my journey is, teamwork divides the responsibilities. So it makes life simpler. It makes life easier. The first part of the quote is teamwork divides the responsibility. Get this very clearly in your head. And the second part is what I really love. If you really want to listen to that, give me a thumbs up. The second part of this statement is something which I really love. Teamwork divides the responsibilities, and here it is, multiplies the fruits. Multiplies the fruits. Teamwork divides the responsibility. Wow. It divides the responsibility. It makes my life easier. It makes me leverage my efforts. It makes to leverage my time. It helps me to leverage my efforts, my time. That's beautiful. I'm able to be liberated. I'm able to leverage myself. And what's the other thing? The beautiful part of this thing is being a part of a team always divides the responsibilities, but multiplies the fruits. Remember this, division and multiplication is opposite. Dividing is making it lesser, smaller. Your efforts, your energy is becoming smaller, and your result is becoming larger and bigger, and multiply means making it more. So this is what is the actual meaning of leverage. The word leverage can be touched, it can be achieved through the effort of a team, the power of teamwork. So Teamwork divides the responsibilities and multiplies the fruits, multiplies the outcome, multiplies the results. So always and always be a part of a team in the beginning of your journey as a direct seller, and going forward, remember to educate our team members. Somebody is signing up in our organization. You should be able to sit with them, talk to them and tell them, my dear VBO, welcome to the organization. You are not alone in this business. You are a part of a team, and welcome to the team. And every time you talk to your team members, tell them, my dear team members, let us work towards this goal. Let us go work towards this, objective. So that way you will be able to activate one of the beautiful, power on this planet Earth. That is the power of teamwork. And most of the direct sellers, when they come into the organization, they do not understand this. They try to do everything by themselves. And guess what? When somebody tries to do everything by themselves, their enthusiasm is very high. And after some time, over a period of time, they realize, oh, I am not able to do this. And it's not the failure of the company. It's not the failure of that individual. It's not your failure. It is the failure of realizing that he is not alone in the business. He or she is not alone in the business. He or she is a part of a team. So this knowledge should be clearly communicated to every team member. And now with that, now let's move ahead to the next mistakes what individuals commit in their journey to become an entrepreneur in direct selling in IndusViva. So the next mistake which I would love to share today is people do not realize that the system is much powerful than an individual. So this is again connected to the previous mistake. They fail to be a part of the team, to be a part of a team. They do not become a team player. They fail to be a team player. That's what is the mistake I just now shared with you. And this is something which is kind of an extension of the same, but it is not the same. It is an extension of the same, but it is totally different and it has got much deeper meaning to it. This mistake is when they do not realize the power of the system. The previous one was they are not being a team player, which we discussed so long. And the next one, what I'm going to talk here is they do not realize the power of the system. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, my dear Vivites, the system is always and always much larger and much bigger, and especially much, much powerful than an individual in your direct selling business. As an individual, what I can achieve is limited. As a team, what I can achieve is larger. But as being a part of the system, if I can invoke, if I can activate, or I would say, if I can tap into the power of the system, I would be able to accomplish much, much more. What even I cannot imagine, I can achieve with the power of the system. So please write down this word when it comes to system. Like teamwork, I gave you an explanation. I just want to present here something with regard to the system. Please write down this, my dear friends. My dear Vivites, write down this. People are not predictable. People are not predictable, but systems are predictable. I want to give you a beautiful example for this. I think you will love this example because I love this example, right? What is that? Now I am going to get ready at 6:30 and I'm going to go to the Bangalore International Airport because I met a Star 250 few years ago and I was once driving to the airport. This is not in Bangalore. This was in Assam. 3-4 years ago, when I was in Assam, I was driving back to the airport and this Star 250 was dropping me back to the airport in a taxi. And this boy was asking me, sir, you are driving a Mercedes-Benz. Can I also be an owner of Mercedes-Benz in my life through IndusViva? And I said, guess what? I said, I'm damn sure it is possible because I could see that there was a sparkle in his eyes when he was asking me this question. Sir, can I also drive a Mercedes-Benz one day? And I said, yes, my dear buddy, my companion, my partner, yes, you can drive a Mercedes in this business. And this boy went on to become an executive diamond. And soon after his diamondship, he purchased his brand new Mercedes-Benz. And he called me and he said, sir, please come down to Assam, Guwahati. I want to take the delivery of the brand new Mercedes-Benz in your presence. And he invited me and I went there. He and his family was there with his team members to receive the Mercedes-Benz after 3 years. This is not a story. This is a reality. This is the true story which happened with me in my journey in IndusViva. And it is none other than our executive purple diamond, Mr. Syed Francis Hussain. And today at 6:30, after this morning club meet, I'm driving down to the airport, flying to Guwahati to attend the wedding reception of Mr. Syed Francis Hussain today. So this is what I am going to do after this meeting. What is the point which I was trying to establish is that on the way to airport or even in the airport, if I go to the McDonald's or KFC or let's say Pizza Hut, if I go to McDonald's and if I order McSpicy burger, chicken burger or veg burger, I will get a burger. How many of you remember? How many of you agree with this? I will get a burger. Okay. I am damn sure anywhere in the world, if I go to a McDonald's, I will get a burger. How many of you agree with this? Everybody says, yes, we will get a burger. But I cannot assure you who will deliver the burger in the counter. I cannot assure you. It may be Mr. Dominic, it may be Mr. Ganesh, it may be Mr. Ramesh, it may be Suresh, it may be Rajesh, it may be anybody. I don't know who will deliver me the burger, but I'm damn sure I will get a burger. Why am I damn sure I will get a burger? That is the power of the system, my dear friends. The systems are predictable. The people may not be predictable. This is the power of system. Anywhere in the world you go to a McDonald's, you order for a burger, you shall receive it. Because the system can deliver. The systems are predictable. But the individuals are not predictable. You don't know who might deliver the burger, but somebody will deliver the burger that the system will ensure. That is the power of the system. The same way, my dear friends, remember this. Remember this. In your direct selling business, People may not be predictable. Somebody may come into your organization, somebody may quit, somebody may stay, somebody may not stay, somebody may be faster, somebody may be average speed, somebody may be very slow. People are not predictable. But if you build your business based on the systems, if you build your business based on the VibrantViva education system, the system what runs the direct selling business, your direct selling business, then you can be rest assured. Even if you fly to Maldives to take bath, your business in India will be intact. Even if you go to Dubai for a shopping, your business will continue to thrive. Even if you're not part of your business for some time, when you're on a holiday, on a medical emergency, or wherever you're traveling, whatever it is, if you can build the business based on the systems, you shall accomplish what we call the power of the system, and you can tap into the system. This is what I say, my dear friends. Systems are predictable. Human beings and individuals may not be predictable. So one day, when you have a huge organization built on the systems, you can be at peace even when you are not actively involved in your business, because it is running like McDonald's, like KFC. The system shall take care. You go to San Francisco and order a burger, a burger shall be delivered. You don't know who delivers it, but a burger shall be delivered to you. You go to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, you order a burger, you shall get a burger. The same way, you build a system in such a way that one day in your organization, even in your absence, the system shall continue to thrive. So for that, remember this statement: you should follow the system before the system can work for you. So make sure your business is built based on systems rather than your individual conveniences, your individual ways of building business. Let the system be built and your business be built on the system. So always remember to follow the system, because the system can deliver much more. I, as an individual, Prem Kumar, I can sell 5 bottles in a day. I can sell 10 bottles in a month. I can sell 20 bottles in a quarter. That is a limitation, my dear friends. That's what Robert Kiyosaki clearly says. The people on the left, they struggle because they work based on the individual efforts. So Prem Kumar, as an individual, can sell 2 bottles in a day. In a month, I can earn 10,000. I can earn 20,000 as an individual. But you know, if I can harness the power of the system, I can earn even 1 crore 11 lakhs in a month. It is not my power. It is the power of the system. Yes, my dear friends, it happened in India. It happened with me. That is what I call, and I strongly believe only the system can help me to attain greater results in my IndusViva journey. And it's the same for you, each one of you also. Remember that the system is much, much powerful than an individual. So don't get stuck by building business on your individual abilities. Rather, tap into the unlimited potential of the system and let the system take over your business over a period of time. And then that's when you shall enjoy time freedom and financial freedom. These two are the greatest accomplishment a human being can have in his life, right? In his or her life. So with that, my dear friends, I come to an end of today's morning club meet, where we were elaborately discussing about the top mistakes direct sellers commit. And now it's time for me to go and catch my flight. And definitely, yes, to pick up my burger at the KFC or the McDonald's counter in the airport in Bangalore. See you all. Take care. Meet you in the next week's morning club meet with yet another powerful subject which can help you to become the glittering, dazzling diamonds of IndusViva. With that, I come to an end and I request our beautiful host, Priya Shetty once again to take over today's session and to move on to the next part of the session. Thank you so much, all of you. Have a lovely, blessed day ahead.